Hey guys, so this is Sam back for another draft. This time it is Theros-Born of the Gods. Yeah, this is a pre-release weekend on MTGO. Comes out right after release weekend for all of you guys, so it's a little late. We have a Course of Crufix, which I believe is worth a little bit, and just like a very good card in any green deck. We have Nessian Demolic, whenever. Tribute through an end of the battlefield, tribute one page, destroy target non-creature permanent. That's okay. Alright, I like the guys that like untap and then you get things. Those are pretty good. Stratus Walk. This guy I like. I really like Fearsome Temper. It's been really good for me lately. I'm playing in person a lot. Gain 4 life, not a big deal. Alright, so Courser of Crufix. Wow, $12. Yeah, that was the correct pick there. All right, so now we have a little more complicated of a pack. Astral Cornucopia, just not very good. Yeah, not very good. Searing Blood, however, is fantastic. Crone's Conscriptor also very good if if you can get up that high, if you can get to 5 mana and then still have things to trigger. Both of these guys fantastic in the white weenie deck. Elite Skirmisher I think is a little better than Oreskos, but I'm not entirely positive. Don't like Snake of the Golden Grove. Not a huge fan of Retraction Helix. Nyxborn Eidolon fine. All the Nyxborns are good, although the Train is better than the Eidolon. Bolt of Keranos, very good, although Searing Blood is just a better removal spell. Mortal's Ardor is fine. So the best card in this pack is probably Searing Blood, and even though it's double red, we do just want to like take the best card for a little bit, so I think that's what we're going to take. Sorry guys that I'm going over like every single pick, but this is new, and so I feel it's important to like show everyone all the new cards. So Raised by Wolves is like very, very good in green. Or, I mean, obviously you would only play it in green, but it's fantastic. Especially if you can get like 2 of them. Ooh. Asp of the Hydra also very good. So Swordwise Centaur is really, really, really aggressive. Now, the issue is that we have Searing Blood and Courser of Crufix. So we can be this like mono green aggressive-y deck with the Centaur and the Crufix, but then where does Searing Blood fit into that? I'm not sure. If we are the Raised by Wolves, Courser of Crufix, like rampier, bigger green deck, that may make a little more sense. I like all Nyxborns again. White probably being the second best after red, or after blue. Red's probably the least good in, here, I'm going to take Raised by Wolves here. So red's the 1/1 for 1 where you can bestow for 3. And it's probably, or where you can bestow for 2, and it's probably the least good in sealed or draft. But probably the best in constructed. So Shriek Harpy. So, 4, yeah, it's not terrible. Alright, this guy's interesting. So I really like Servant of Timerid if you are in black. Discard a card, draw a card, yup. Restore target artifact. Crypsis is decent. Haven't had anything with that guy. Alright, so we just take the Nyxborn Wolf. Also really good with Raised by Wolves. Pretty cheap bestow cost. I mean, it's only 5, so we're okay with that. Alright, so once again, we get a pack with, I mean, this has to be the same common run, right? There are 8 people in this draft, right? Yeah. So this is the same common run that we had first pack with Retraction Helix, Snake, these guys, Mortal's Armor, Bolt, Nyxborn, Eye Gouge. Well, that does not happen very frequently. And it looks like the white deck is very open. But we do have Searing Blood, and Bolt is a very good removal spell. So I think we're just going to take that. Our mana's going to be a little difficult, but I think we can get there. So I'm glad we didn't take one of the white cards, because we don't really want to take Great Heart. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library and put a land card from among them into your hand, put the rest in your graveyard. It's not fantastic. I guess that ramps you a little bit. I mean, it doesn't really ramp you, but it's a little bit. This guy can be okay. I think the Theros-Born Wolf here is just the best card. Yeah, I mean a 3/1 for 3 isn't the worst. Like you would play it in some situations. And, +3/+1 for 5 is really good. So that's what I'm going to go with. All right, so once again the same common room. I guess you're going to see that a lot in like the smaller sets. Similar common runs. So Servant of Merit once again, very good in the black decks. I mean, basically what you do if you guys don't see it is you block, you regenerate. When it regenerates, it taps, and then you drain 1, gain 1 on your upkeep. I think this guy may be a little better. Yeah, I mean, because like a Hill Giant's not always the worst. Plus, it has like a very strong upside. Like it just snowballs so quickly. So I think that's what we take here. All right, Archetype of Aggression or Giant. So I really like the white Nyx-born creature, as previously stated. This guy is not my favorite. This is also very reasonable in green-black. But, we're not there. Charging Badger, not good. I mean, I guess if you're really, really aggressive with lots of ordeals. So this card's okay, but I think it's between Giant and Archetype. I kind of want to take Giant here because our mana's already really, really bad, although Archetype's more of a signal. Yeah, I think we just take Giant here. We don't want to make our mana any worse. Alright, and so we're really heavy at the 3 and we're not super aggressive, so I don't think we're taking Fearsome Temper. Instead, I think we just take Citizen Starbreaker. You can probably main it in this format, although I have not yet. You can probably main deck it, and it's a fantastic sideboard card. So we're going to take that. So this is fine, but I think we just take the Skirmisher. Yeah, it's the best card in the pack. We just hate it. Alright, so this is a decent sideboard card. You can easily lose to this, I suppose. Fellhide Brawler, yeah. Alright, take the sideboard card. I don't think this is something I really want to play, although it does turn on Inspired. Yeah, maybe. Alright. We'll grab that. Skirmisher. Hide, Scoring Sands. I don't know what that's doing around this late. First of all, 3/1s for 3 are like perfectly acceptable generally. And it has an upside, and it's an aggressive deck, and it's human. So the 1/1 bird in Theros turns it on. Whatever that card is, I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure we'll see a bunch of them. Yeah, I mean, that's the best play, is like Hoplite into the 1/1 bird that turns stuff on. Like that's fantastic. And this pack is stacked, but not for us. Lister Archon is really, 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 really good. Although I think we just have to take Rage here, because there is nothing else for us. Yeah, I think we're going to grab Rage. I don't know, like, this pick hurts a lot. Obviously, Celestial Archon is very, very good, best card in the pack, but we're not really going to be able to splash it, and our red is good enough where, like, even if we played those 2 3-drops we picked up, we really wouldn't want to, I don't know, yeah, I mean, Rage is a removal spell too, it, like, kills Archon, I don't know, yeah, I think we just take it. I think it's fine. And we get paid off. Nemesis Immortals is insane. So I'm going to grab that. Coordinated Assault, also very good, but we're not aggressive or heroic. So I think we're just taking that, hoping to table like a Rage or a Disciple. I'd be happy tabling either of those. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much a pick. Oh, Cavalry Pegasus. Yeah, that's the one. Card's very good. So Griptide, very good here. Probably the best card in the pack. And then it's probably Sedge Scorpion or Baleful Eidolon. I really like Scorpion. Baleful Eidolon's often can get 2 creatures. It can bestow something. You can trade with the bestow and the thing. that you're trading with, and then it drops, and then it can also trade up. So sometimes you get to trade up twice with it, but Sedge Scorpion is in our colors. We don't have one drops. You know, we want to be able to defend ourselves early. Our late game is fantastic. So we're just going to wait. Also, Raised by Wolves with 2 Theros-Born Wolves is insane. Ooh, look at the goodies. Hero's Downfall. Is that, like, not worth anything anymore? Yeah, it isn't. Alright, because I remember buying mine for like 2 or 3 apiece, but I guess it's not worth that much anymore. So we have Borderline Minotaur or Stone Shock Giant. Stone Shock's probably better, but I think we want the Minotaur here, just because we need to fill in this 4-drop slot. Like, you know, we don't want to die super quickly, and we have like Giant, Nemesis, Raised by Wolves to bring us home in the late game. Alright, so here we have, it's between Spear Point Ariad and Nessian Courser. We're not aggressive enough for Arena Athlete to really be of use, or Warrior's Lesson. So it's one of these 2 cards. Spear Point Ariad is good because of the Bestow. 3/3 for 3, however, is also good. But we don't, I mean, we have relatively, I don't know. Like, these guys are 5 drops. So I just think we take the Courser. Okay, so Vulpine or Ill-Tempered Cyclops. I think we take the Ill-Tempered Cyclops. I mean, not only when it's Monstrosaurus is a 6/6 trampler better than a 6/5, being able to drop it on turn 4 as a Hill Giant is also good against the super aggressive decks. So I think that's the pick there. We'll take a Shredding Winds for the sideboard. Boulderfar isn't something I ever want to play. Again, like, the aggressive white deck is probably, is definitely open here. Alright, so the aggressive white deck continues to be open. What don't we want to play against? This isn't something we're going to play ever. So we have 14 playables right now. We had 8 playables. It means we've picked up 6 in this pack. We're probably looking to pick up 1 or 2 more. So what really gets us? Yeah, I guess we're like weak to the aggressive deck, so we'll hate the aggressive card. Yep, and this is the first pack coming back around. Once again, weak to the aggressive deck, so we're going to hate the aggressive card. Once again, also looking to pick up 1 or 2 more playables in this pack. Alright, so there's a Rage that we were happy to pick up. You will generally play 2 Rages, just how good they are, and Satyr, bam. So we can definitely play that. It's a very good ramp, looking to pick up Voyaging Satyrs and whatnot. So I just let my friend Jacob, I just let him, like, the very aggressive black-red deck with, like, Mogus' Marauder and all the Akron Crusaders and stuff. And apparently he's very happy. Easy Boulder Fall, I guess. I don't know. 8 mana for 5 damage doesn't really seem like something I want to do. So what'd it do? Alright, so I guess he's happy. And we're happy too. Like, we pick up a Lightning Strike here. Obviously, we wish we had, like, Celestial Archon and Gift. Yeah, alright, well, apparently he also likes aggro decks. So, yeah, Lightning Strike's easy. Obviously, we wish we had Celestial Archon and Gift, but, you know, we do how we do. So, yeah, we will take the Lightning Strike. Alright, I thought that was the second Lightning Strike for a second. I got really excited. But Leaf Crown Dryad is where it's at. Spark Jolt, not fantastic. Ill-Tempered is good, but Leaf Crown is a good 2 and a good 4. And we need to be able to defend ourselves against aggressive decks. We're hoping Destructive Revelry Wheels, because, you know, that's a very good card in this format. So, yeah, here's the Leaf Crown. So now we're just, like, filling out our deck. because we have a very good top end, and we have the power cards like Nemesis, Raised, Courser, Sedge Scorpion. We have a lot of removal with the Rages, the Bolt, Lightning Strike, Searing Blood, and so now we're just trying to fill out our deck to make it good. Staunch Hearted Warrior here is fine. So we have Raised. We have Raised and 2 Nyxborn Wolves and a Leaf Crown Dryad. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 things that trigger. We're not aggressive enough for Portent to be very good. So I think we just take Staunch Heart here. We can definitely play it. So Karametra's Acolyte is fine. I think we want a Disciple here. It shores up the aggro matchup. Hedonist is also good though, because like it gives us more ramp. But I really just think we want the Disciple. Alright, and Shipwreck Singer. That's a very late Shipwreck Singer. Here's a Stone Shock Giant. Savage Surge is a fine trick. But once again, we have like 5 removal spells or something like that. So we have a lot of removal spells, looking to pick up 3 more playables. 14 creatures, I definitely don't mind playing a very high creature count in these decks. So that's good. Oh, a swing and a miss. I guess we just take Divine Verdict. It's the only card that like really would directly impact us. We have enough threats to be able to compete with the blue-black control deck, so we're not worried about Omen Speaker or Psychic Intrusion very much. And so I think we just hate the card that could directly impact us here. A super late Time to Feed, another removal spell that gains his life against aggro. Very, very happy to get that. And now we're just looking to pick up 1 more playable, perhaps. And that is Destructive Revelry. A very nice fit. So here, with about, 6 cards left in the pack, you're really just looking to gain like a minimal advantage. So if we don't have to play the Staunch Hearted Warrior, that would be great. So we're maybe looking for like 1 card that we can upgrade to. So Wild Celebrants is not it, although that is a possibility after sideboard. So the second Destructive Revelry, although maybe too many, could be that card. All of these things. We probably don't want to lose to any random black-red Minotaur deck there may be. Ooh, the second Hedonist. Alright, so that definitely cancels out the Staunch Hearted that we don't really want to play. Not because it's not good, but because we don't have enough heroic targets. So now we can be kind of rampy. Like if we can play turn 2 Hedonist, into turn 3, in turn 3 Stone Shock Giant or Pharynx Giant or not Raised by Wolves, but either of these 2 cards, we're usually going to win the game. So just having that ability, or even being able to skip a turn into like Borderland Minotaur is really good, or Fair's Band Tromper, just because it gets so much bigger so quickly. So all those are very good things. I don't know, I really like how this draft came out. So you're just waiting on those last 2 picks. Should be pretty good here. Alright, so we're fine with the Triton Short Thief, I suppose. I don't think I've ever played that card ever. And another one. Alright. So on to deck building it is then. Right, so we're playing, alright, I'll get the card back up here for you guys. We're playing Nemesis, Raised, Disciple, whoop, this guy, ooh, no, I don't think we're starting the Starbreaker. Both Nyxborn Wolves, Courser, Time to Feed, Nessian Courser, both Hedonist, Leaf Crown, Sedge Scorpion, and then Stone Shock, both Raged, the Giant, the Minotaur, Cyclops, Bolt, Searing Blood, Lightning Strike. So this is 22, and then we can play a Revelry. to make that 23. We have the Starbreaker, Fade, Shredding Winds, Revelry, and Celebrants, and Scourging Sands, and I guess we're playing a really grindy deck, Epiphany Storm. So we have a very, very, like, strong sideboard here. So some people don't like the Hedonists, but I think they're really good in this deck. Again, the ability to go, like, to play a turn 3 5-drop is just so strong. So if we weren't going to play those, we'd probably play the Warrior and a second Revelry. Like, if you really don't like the Hedonist, it's probably what you play. But they give us the ability to trade with, like, the trade versus aggro game ones, and they also give us the ability just to have nut draws that win the game. They also are very good with Nemesis Immortals because they put extra creatures in our graveyard to make the cost easier. So, I mean, the card's just great for me all around. Alright, so we will add lands here. Our mana's a little tricky with Searing Blood and Bolt, both costing double red. 9/8. That's probably correct. Especially because we need red to trigger these guys. Yeah, I'm down with 9/8. Alright, well, this deck's pretty sweet. I don't exactly know what I'm expecting from it, but I like it. So I'll see you guys for round 1.